one album that I didn't listen to on purpose because again, I respect the genre of R&B so much was uh Jack Harlow dropped an album in the category of R&B for whatever reason titled Monica for whatever reason.
For whatever reason.
And
Monica.
And his reasoning, I don't know, but in an interview with the New York Times with two in the interview with New York Times with two guys that aren't of the cloth, he basically said that he's gone one of two ways in the music industry in terms of what way white rappers usually go after they plateau in a certain area, after they plateau in their career, right? So he was kind of alluding to how Post Malone, right? He actually got to a point in his career where he doubled down on his on like more like white music, traditionally white music, right? And so now he's making like more. I mean, let's be honest, it's actually still black music because it's all rock and roll is still black music, but we won't get into that. But he's going more into like an alternative like pop rock route, right? Where a lot of he's catering to more of like a white audience, right? Jack Harlow said, "I want to do the opposite," and his words, not mine, said, "I went this direction and I got blacker." And he said this to two white people.
Wait, did
on
you
the record.
Hold your face? Did you just hold your face for a second?
Like, what is wrong with
and he said this, and he said this in an interview with two white people, and then proceeds to drop an album claiming that it's R&B.
I got one better.
Now, this pissed me off. But I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna listen to this shit because I know what he's doing. He's trying to appropriate and take ours and try to profit off of it. We've seen this a ton of times. I'm not even gonna listen to it. We see it mostly in rap. I'm not even going to listen to it, right? And then I started hearing that it was worse in the fact that he decided to make an R&B album and he's not singing a single note on this entire album. He didn't sing a single note. Now we've had John B before. John B can sing. He did his homework. He's getting co-signed by all of these people well respected in R&B. Damn it, he was signed to Babyface. Okay, so John B, you're welcome in. Justin Timberlake, you're welcome in. Bieber is even welcome in. Signed to Usher. You get these co-signs.
Nah, a little bit.
Okay.
I was like, whoa.
We ain't forget the one less lonely nigga shit.
No. You're right. But
I get what you're saying though.
I will say these artists that I've named, one, they can sing, and two, they also do their homework. They've been doing their homework and they do their best. I'll say they'll do their best in trying to respect the genre, right? Yeah. This nigga Jack Harlow just said, "I'm just gonna take all the instrumentation, but I'm not gonna sing, and people gonna love it." And I hated it, and it made me really mad. I'm gonna shut up now because Rome, I want to hear what you gotta say about this bullshit. Because
I am.
Did you save your ears? Did you listen to it or no?
I did not.
Good man.
One thing you not gonna go ahead and do is you not gonna play in our faces, bro. I don't give a fuck what you got going on. Soon as I seen you pull up with the Kango hat, I knew there was something off.
Bruh.
There's nobody wears the most deaf the common sense Talib Kweli.
Bro,
we talking my man pulled up with the whole Soulquarian fit.
Bro.
from the early 2000s. What the fuck are we on?
Bro.
Nah, I'm not buying it.
Now, listen, even as mad as this made me, this also gave me some of the funniest content on the internet.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That I've ever seen.
These names.
I got a list. I got the list up.
All right, hold on. We're gonna run through them real quick at the, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm not buying the cosplay that you're doing right now.
Bro.
Because that's all this shit is for real. Like, yes, you came into our space with the rapidy raps. I don't know. You probably got, your ego boosted once you got, the What's Poppin' remix. You got Wayne on there. Everything started to look great for you until you like. I don't know. You can tell when somebody who's white, they don't be around a lot of black people.
Yep.
So you do things for validation purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, we don't give a fuck about anything that you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, if you do it, all right, cool. It's like, oh, am I black enough now? Oh, this ain't gonna work. All right, well, let me get a sponsor with New Balance. Black people love New Balance. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, let me go ahead and sell KFC, do a KFC meal. I'm not buying it, bro. I'm not buying it. Oh, I know black people, they love the movie White Man Can't Jump, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop on that too. Bitch, I got the shirt on right now.
Bro.
This is the OG.
He not come on, bro. He ain't Woody Harrelson, bro.
You'll never be Woody.
Bro. Yeah.
You'll never be Woody.
Yeah.
This is not on purpose, by the way. That's what I'm promise. This is
not on purpose. That's kind of hard.
Did he plan that? Okay.
Nah. I promise I didn't do that. But it's like, yo, you just do things for validation, and it's like it's not authentic. Like,
exactly.
Mac Miller was out here rapping his shit.
He did his
homework, but he been around some niggas.
Exactly.
He's from the Berg. He been around niggas.
Yep.
So, when he decided to pop up in, maybe a little R&B space and stuff like that, he also does his own production as well. So he takes his time with his craft, and it sounds good.
Yep.
It sounds good. We have a lot of white artists that are in these spaces that really can go ahead and sing. Like we have Moonchild.
Listen, but you gotta pay it to what you're saying, Rome. Like Mac Miller's from that cloth. You know what I mean? Like he paid and he paid his dues, and he did everything he could to prop black artists up in front of him. He did what he could to make sure that black artists got the respect and the props that they deserved, and he never took credit for anything that these black artists did for his music.
For his music, exactly. And it's like, and it's fucking crazy.
I got this list. I got this list. Wait, what'd you say, Atari?
Can I just add, that's why so many people shout him out to this day. How many songs do you hear Rest in Peace, Mac Miller? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
From like real ones.
Yeah.
He was about it. And he wasn't selling himself like Jack Harlow is doing too.
No, like he was always been himself. Like he know his music. He's a man of music. Yep. This nigga Jack Harlow don't even know a Brandy song.
You don't even know a Brandy song.
Yo, they was playing all the classics, all the black classics. And he like, oh, what's this? The Frankie Beverly joint with Maze. He didn't even know what the fuck that was.
That shit was.
And you want to do R&B? Fuck out my face. What are we talking about?
It's like
you never cleaned your crib.
Wait, doesn't he have? He has like a.
Never cleaned your crib.
No. Doesn't he have like one of the? I was literally thinking about this before the pod. I was like, he has that one song with Static Major, because Static Major's from the same area, but it's like turn off the lights, and I was literally thinking, I was like, he doesn't know what the original he doesn't know that he doesn't know Teddy Pendergrass. He doesn't know he doesn't know any of this stuff. You know what I mean?
And what hurts is like with this, according to what I've heard, I don't know, I didn't listen to it, but with this Monica project, like you work with some very talented people. You don't have Robert Glasper on your joint.
I'm mad at Robert.
I'm like, now I want boxing. Like, I really want boxing.
Like Robert, why would you
do that?
Why would you give this up?
Why you going up against the grain right now? You told him where to get the hats. Did you tell him where to get the hat?
Where'd you get the hat?
Where'd you get the hat? Hey,
where'd you get the hat?
Man, where'd you get the hat from, bro?
Oh
like,
nah,
God. Listen. I said it in a TikTok before. I think that nigga's a spy.
Oh, for sure.
My tinfoil hat is on fire right now.
Oh, for sure.
That nigga's a spy.
For sure, he is a spy. All right, here are these names. All right. So we got D'Angelo.
What?
Like
okay,
D'Angelo.
Explain what is this list again?
So this list is all the names that. So Jack Harlow's obviously trying to be a black Soulquarian, basically. He's trying to be a Soulquarian. He's trying to take the aesthetic of everybody like D'Angelo and
let me switch teams.
D'Angelo, but he named one D'Angelo.
Let me pull up. When you name them out, I'll pull up the picture. Hold on,
go and get our reactions up to while we're at it because you're gonna need them.
So instead of D'Angelo, it's D'Anglo.
What?
Somebody said most definitely not.
What?
Somebody said De La Stole.
Right. Okay.
This one got me. IRS 1.
White thought was one.
White thought is good.
Are these names of his stuff?
No, these are
names that the internet gave him.
Okay.
Tone Deaf.
Music Stole Child.
Music Stole Child is good. A Tribe Called Cops.
Okay, I get it now.
Oh wait, Neo Nazi. This is crazy.
That's crazy.
The Black of the Harlow, the Jack of the Fruit is crazy.
Whoa.
Proud Boys to Men.
Yo,
that's insane.
Yo,
that's
they're
insane.
going hard.
Oh,
why?
LL Cool Whip.
No,
I love that.
Oh my god. My favorite is Luca Vandross. That's
a
Luca
bar,
Vandross got me, bro.
I
got it. Oh man. And then last one I'll say, because I can go down this whole list for days. Last one I'll say is Manifest Destiny's Child.
That's insane. That's insane.
Okay. Yeah, man. So, moral of the story: fuck Jack Harlow. We not listening to none of that shit. Yeah, Matter of fact, Gallup, can you recommend some great R&B projects in case the people don't know?
Yeah, absolutely.
We not listening to this shit.
No, absolutely.
Something, please.
You know, I already had some.
Matter of fact, it's plugs. Time for the plugs. Time for the plug.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather listen to some real R&B. So I'm gonna go to my R&B guy for some better tunes. You feel?
Yeah,
shout out to Gallup.
We got a lot of new R&B that I haven't even reviewed a lot of these or reacted to a lot of these yet. But again, if you guys are subscribed to me, you guys know I did I listened to Icon, Brent Faiyaz, The Romantic. I haven't listened to Jill Scott yet, but to whom this may concern. I gotta listen to Jill Scott. I listened to the new LMA, but we also got some new stuff. Oh yeah, Sasha Keeble. That one's going crazy.
I like that.
But we haven't heard from her in a minute. Carrie Hilson just dropped a new album.
Ooh, what?
Yep, Carrie Hilson just dropped.
Carrie, baby.
It was Carrie, baby. Yeah, she just dropped.
I heard her in a minute.
And then we also got Pimmy. I don't know if you guys know Pimmy. Pimmy's she's signed to OVO Sound.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah. Pimmy's a great singer. And then Levin Callie, he dropped So we got LK99, again, the Ty Dolla $ign Project, Alex Isley,
I'm
when
looking
the
forward
city,
to that one.
yeah, when the city sleeps is about to drop, and then let's see, I don't think I'm missing anybody. Yeah, so those are my recommendations for now, man. But we got a lot of listen. It's an R&B summer. Apparently, I missed this news, but we're finally getting a Tank versus Tyrese versus on March 28th. So place your bets. I'm taking Tyrese.
Is it TGT
I'm
remix?
taking Tyrese. I don't know. I love Tank.
J1 gotta be a he gotta be a ref.
He gotta be a ref, bro. He gotta be a ref.
Yeah, J1 gotta be a ref.
I'm taking Tyrese over Tank because, and listen, Tank's my nigga, but like Tyrese got bangers, bro.
Yeah,
like, what
Okay.
you got? Tyrese, baby.
So,
Sorry.
with all of those things being said, I wanted to pivot because there's a couple of questions that I had specifically regarding this whole Jack Harlow Monica release. How do you guys feel? Because, okay, part of what he said when he first, was like talking about the album was that it was no rap and it was supposed to be R&B focused. I think you guys mentioned it earlier, right? Which I could say it's not really rap, but I feel like we can all agree it's not really R&B. So what would you guys like call it? Because I feel like it's something, like there's something. He's definitely not rapping. He's not quite singing.
It's melodic rap.
Whatever's Drake doing, but worse.
Yeah. and that is, and you wanna know
Yo, they're taking me out.
That's crazy,
look.
bro.
And you wanna know what's crazy? Like I feel like that was part of his blueprint, as far as the whole project is try to go the Drake route, but just go full R&B.
Exactly.
It's I'm assuming it's like a melodic type of rap ish.
Yeah,
I feel like you know what?
Like I'm trying to go the Drake. I'm trying to do like the Drake thing. That's exactly what he said.
I feel like what he landed on was more like interpretive R&B because I think
take the R&B out of it. Take the R&B out.
Only because I was listening to him talk in the interview, and he's very adamant. He said he used to listen to R&B all the time with his mom.
He's a fucking liar.
Quote unquote, everything remains to be seen, but he listened to it when his mom was driving and, like, et cetera, et cetera. And he's like, I realized I love the softer, more melodic sound of R&B. I just think the hardest part was he was missing, like, the main factor that brings R&B into R&B, which is the soul. I feel like it's like they're hand in hand. You cannot have R&B and not have soul.
I'll say this. You can be a fan of R&B and not try to make it yourself. Because listen, a perfect example. We all know. I mean, if you guys listen, Joe Budden's like the biggest R&B head in the world. This nigga's not trying to sing. Same with Vince Staples. I'm sorry, not Vince Staples. Fucking Tyler, the creator. He's a huge R&B guy. This nigga is not dropping a whole talk album. That's what I felt like this was. This was 100%. This nigga's talking the whole time. It's 9 intros. It's 9 interludes.
He trying to talk them through it. You know,
it's 9 interludes. We can listen to it right now, bro. It's so bad.
Don't do it.
Okay, wait. Okay, because there were 2 songs that I was not upset with. I think I can't remember the name of it. That I was not upset with, only because I previously liked Jack Harlow. The only the main part that's like for me is like I like everybody that's wrong. I feel like I could change them, right?
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Rome's reaction was.
I'm going to say it. Hey,
listen, only because I listened. I am the problem, Rika, for sure. But
I'm vanilla, baby.
I'm vanilla, baby.
Hold on. Wait, I like that song though. Hold on.
You know what I mean? And Glamorous. Oh,
he ruined that shit.
That was cute. I thought it was cute. I like his song. I feel like they're cute.
I'm going to the store. I'm getting milk. You want this milk?
It's just really like
boom, yeah,
right. But I feel like the biggest issue I'm having with is him thinking he's going blacker, and I know. I feel like it's hard because we talk about him not hanging out with enough like black people, right? That's what you guys were mentioning before. He hangs out with Drewski. And like
That's
I feel like he's counting that, like maybe Drewski and his people, like he's counting that as like, oh yeah, I'm hanging out with the black people. And like maybe they told him he's getting
Y'all didn't hear
blacker.
the song
no,
that
he
went through my head.
That happens all the time. RJ, we're in LA. We see it all the time too. Like it's a melting pot of people out here.
Yeah.
But people know, like, just because you like hanging out with black people doesn't mean you need to go try to like do everything that black people are doing. First of all,
you chicken.
First of all, that's the first thing.
Maybe
And
that's his
again,
favorite food
just
now.
because you like R&B doesn't mean you can doesn't mean you're gonna make good R&B.
Right.
Like that's it. Not like everybody likes R&B. I'm gonna go on record and say it is the most emotionally charging music that's out, bro. Everybody likes R&B in some capacity. But not like people know I'm not gonna make this.
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you can tell he has no history, no knowledge. He isn't really in the culture like that, because in order to make something new, in order to make something that can be felt, you got to go back. You got to know where we came from. You got to be a part of the culture and a part of R&B. And I don't want to speak for all of us, but a part of the Black experience is hearing R&B all the time on Saturday mornings when you're cleaning, at the family reunion, in the car, while you're sleeping, while you're waiting. Like it's a part
with
of
the
you.
hot comb, you
In
know.
the hot, trying to not to fall asleep between your mom's legs as she's doing your hair. You know, you hear all the time BET. There was none of that. You know what I mean? When it comes to
and
people
that's
like that.
And I feel like that's why I gave it the title interpretive R&B, because I feel like definitely because he had people on board who executed a sound of R&B, I feel like it's like, oh, that was gonna sound so mean. So I'm not gonna say it. No, I'm gonna say it. It's like the Chat GPT version of R&B.
Yeah.
There you go. There
and
you
like
go.
I understand, like I feel like when you're enamored with things, like just in the same way that, you know, like Black people have a very special relationship with anime, right? And then some of us be like, oh yeah, I feel like I'm 100% Japanese. Like I'm going to Japan, I'm wearing the whole thing, right? But it doesn't mean we fully understand the context of what it means to be Japanese. And I feel like it's like one of those things where it's like there's a beauty in the enamoration of things and like being enamored with the culture. And then there's like this weird line where like you can't claim it though. Like you can't be like, oh yeah, I am that culture now because I like it and it's really cool. Like you know, I just wish I could have been in that room. Like, please, sir, just take that one more time. One more take.
Yeah, that'd be like me trying to go to Japan and being a J-pop idol.
You know,
I'm about to make some J-pop and it's about to hit.
Oh my gosh! And then it sounds like High School Musical. Like, come on, dude. Come on, man.
But there's another thing that he also said too. As far as that interview, I guess they asked what Gallup had mentioned earlier. You know how they say how white people are easily are to pivot and genre bending or whatever, like and I guess they asked like what about for Black people, and he didn't even have an answer. He said, oh, I don't know, I have to think about that.
And then he let the guy explain it.
Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, I'm tired of giving these niggas passes in our spaces and they don't know what the fuck going on. Like, if you know, yes, I'm going to genre bend and do all of this shit because I know that I can do it. I know, yeah, it's gonna be tough for them, but you don't be around enough people of our color to really understand what we go through. We don't. You don't.
You want the rhythm and not the blues.
And I think one of the things that like I feel like it kind of stuck me like a long time ago. I think like maybe 3 or 4. Gallup was like, I just lost my whole train of thought. Whoa, never mind. Control Alt Delete. Whoa.
It's cool. I really get tired of. I really get frustrated and I'm not as big of a hip hop head as Rome is, you know, but I still get frustrated at like the appropriation of our music, you know, without any, you know, and without any context or understanding of like how the music came out of our mouths and how it came, you know what I mean? Like there's always a story from where the music is coming from. That's why it hits. And again, like, I mean, RJ, you said it. It feels like a very Chat GPT, like, hey, Chat, give me an R&B album, but I can't sing.
I just want to talk.
Here you go.
Okay, because have you guys seen the footage? I think there's footage of him, like, I think he was like on a cruise or something, and he was singing like in front of a crowd or something. Have you guys seen it?
I'm not watching that, man.
No,
RJ, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I'm never watching.
I'm not watching that shit. Why? That's not in my radar.
But I'm gonna say this because Rome said it already. Like, and Jack Harlow's gone on record to say this. He's wanted to be accepted by Black people for as long as he can remember. He's always loved Black culture. And we see it all the time in hip hop. We see it all the time in hip hop. Whatever. We've kind of gotten desensitized to how frustrating it is to see it in hip hop. You know, I mean, we kind of expect it, you know, and we always roll our eyes at it. We're just kind of like, whatever, nigga. Like, we try our best to ignore it. When it happens, when it happens in R&B, we even hold people that are amazing that are coming into our space.
Yeah.
We hold them accountable. We're like, we are always looking at them with the side eye, like, I don't know about you. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, even now, like I just went, you know, I did this, you know, like the Sasha Keeble has been catching a lot of shit. And Sasha Keeble can sing her ass off. But she's even getting appropriation strikes on her music. And listen, there's an argument to be made. Same with Bieber, same with Justin Timberlake, even John B. And John B, like he's gotten the most the most cosigns in R&B.
I thought he was Black for the longest time.
Listen, he's the only singer with a Tupac feature.
Yeah.
The only singer where Tupac hopped on his track. Tupac has other singers on his shit.
Yeah.
But he's the only singer with Tupac on his track.
And the songs were good, so understandably, for sure. But, I think with Harlow, I just wish he would have let that's what I was going. Like a long time ago you said like we didn't call Kendrick the King of LA. You know, like we called him that. He didn't say, "Oh, I'm the king of LA," and like,
no, we called him that shit.
We decided that. I wish that Jack would have dropped this album. You know what? I wish a lot of people would just like, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do it, as opposed to like talking about it. Like, I just feel like when it comes to celebrities, like this goes way, way back. But when it comes to celebrities, like, just have a sense of like doing the thing that you're trying to do without like involving us in all of it. And I know it's hard because there's like press all over the place. There's podcasts now. Like there's so many ways to talk about your things and so many people who want to talk about it with you. But it's just like, just do the thing. We don't need to hear you say you feel like you got Blacker. If you feel like you got Blacker, you got Blacker. That go with that. And then actually go in the direction of getting Blacker and take the advice of the people who are around you. Because some of his producers was like, I just wish you would rap on this beat. And he was like, no, like, I'm really committed to this idea that I have. Like, I really want to go with the singing. And it's like,
he wasn't singing.
If everybody around you is saying a thing, right? They're all saying, I wish you would have rapped. Maybe take some moment and be like, why would they be saying that? You know, like some moment for reflection. And if that's the case, just don't. If you felt like you got Blacker, you could feel that on the inside, babes. Like,
you know, I'm glad this happened.
You have to say that. You don't have to.
I'm actually
make you more Blacker.
I'm actually glad. I'm actually glad this happened, because guess what? Guess what's not about to happen after this?
That bullshit.
Another.
Not even that.
He's going straight to country.
How many people? Wait, what'd you say? Sorry,
I said this next album's gonna be a country one. After
it has to be. It has to be.
Gotta be. That's funny. That's
we
funny.
We're off of him at this point. I am.
Okay.
RJ's not, but
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna work very hard because I just I feel like he's one of those people where he's just like I know he means well and he's like a funny guy, right? Like half of his shtick is like being like this quick-witted, like, you know, saying off the wall stuff and people be like, what? Like I think one of the interviews he had with people when he was like first coming up, he was like, yeah, like I love you, like and the guy was like, what? He was like, hey, like I'll go out on a date with you, like just like playing with the lines of what is a reality. And I love that. I love like dry, sarcastic humor. I just feel like
if you like that,
go do stand up.
Go listen to Lil Dicky. He's a respectable white man that can really rap.
I just don't ever want to hear anything bad about Lil Dicky. Like just
like you don't hear shit bad about him. He do his shit. He's got his own lane, and he go ahead and do what he got to do.
That's what I was hoping.
Amazing show.
Would be. I was hoping he was another Little Dicky.
But he doesn't. But again, like here's the thing about Lil Dicky. Lil Dicky knows who he is.
Yeah,
he does.
He knows exactly who he is.
He knows
Jack
he
Harlow
got his lane.
Literally on record said, "I got blacker, like, bro."
Lil Dicky would never.
I said this. I said this in my YouTube.
He would not have said that. No.
First of all, how offensive that is. But I said this in my YouTube video. I literally talked about how when I was giving my thesis presentation, how I got standing ovation from everybody, and then the head of the department that I was in, the first thing that she said was, "So, do you feel blacker?" Because it was on Afrofuturism. She said, "Do you feel blacker?" And I literally was like, "That's not how blackness works."
No.
But so when I heard Jack Harlow say it, I was triggered. I was like, "Fuck this nigga, bro."
But it's weird. Like they have this like thing where it's like when you're not black, it's like so, like, oh, it's so exotic to be like black. But then like, God forbid, like you actually are black, and it's like, well, you're too black. Like you're ghetto. Like you need to calm down. So it's like I never understand like what it. Do you want to be blacker or not? Like it's just
what does that even mean?
What does that even mean?
Right, like you're stereotyping. You're stereotyping. You know, certain people. We're all not the same. You know, like not all of us act the same. So for us to say what's blacker or not is just putting it into a box that should not be made. Like
what the fuck is
I think
that?
that's
like,
the perfect phrase. I feel like I didn't like it because he put it in a box. Like he put the music he made, and I hate art being in a box in general. I love the idea of genres being open. Anybody can do it if you do it right. Like that's fine. But like you just put yourself right into a box that you didn't even fit in. We didn't even give you. You didn't get to claim. Like,
let me rephrase that.
But don't put my culture in a box.
Like, why
right.
Did
Let
you
me rephrase
that?
that. You generalize blackness. You do not generalize blackness. We have too many varieties going on right now. You cannot do that.
Yeah.
So for someone to say you're being black, you're generalizing being black. You cannot generalize being black. That's just something that just don't work.
That's your man's.
That ain't my man.
That's your man.
That ain't my
I don't
man.
know. I guess
like a couple songs.
Right. I'll just wait for the Jack Harlow Post Malone feature next year. It'll be fine.
And you know what? To your point, I'm kind of curious as to how he's gonna go about this because you know I'm not convinced that black people listen to his music that much. I'm not. I don't care how much blacker he feels like he got. I'm not convinced about that. You know, like I might be one of the few.
You're one of the few. You're one of the few.
He's his main audience are the black women. He's after them.
Okay.
Well, listen, no, that's it. Let's talk about that real quick before we move on. His brand has kind of been catering to black women. Ever since that whole Sweetie thing on the BET Awards red carpet, since that, black women were like, "Oh my God, I love Jack Harlow," and then he keeps running with that shit with all the comments that he makes. Oh yeah, I've always loved black women. Like that's his thing.
Ain't never get no girls at high school.
Why is that?
Ain't never get no girls at high school.
And so, it's all a marketing. It's all part of his marketing. And so, of course, he's like, I want to be like music. I want to be like Music Stole Child.
Girls
I
love
want to
music.
be like Uncommon. You know what I mean? But that's the thing. He wants to be that so he can get validation from black women. That's all it is. But he's also using that as like a way to push his career, and it's just like, bro, you're not like, it's inauthentic, bro. It's inauthentic. But listen, man, I'll say this: he's not my audience. As somebody who really loves R&B and really loves everything about it, I'm upset, bro. I'm like, you're making a mockery of a genre that means so much to our culture, and I'm not with it. I'm not with it.
That's just honestly, that's just
that's
anything,
good. That's good. That's good.
That's just for anything.
That's good.
Facts.
Y'all gotta give respect towards, just whatever culture that you, or not even much of, definitely the culture for sure, but like whatever genre you decide to switch into, like make sure you know your history and the foundation of what's what.
And if you don't know, then you need to ask somebody what you need to know. Like what you need to know. Like,
but
what's the minimum to know for me to actually feel like I know?
I'll take it a step further. Just be yourself.
Be
yourself.
Like you gotta know something though.
The music is an art form.
No, you don't.
Just be yourself. Make music that's
where he from? Where he from?
He's from Kentucky.
Yeah.
He's from Kentucky.
He ain't listening to no damn. He ain't listening to that shit.
He's not from our Kentucky. He's from that Kentucky. There's ain't no way he grew up in our Kentucky. You fucking kidding me? Y'all, come on. GDP, you're in the South. Ain't no way this man grew up in our South. He's in the house. He's in the big house making this shit.
Yeah. You ain't hearing that one Brandy song?
What is that? No Brandy? Are we for real?
Brandy.
Like
anyway, Breezy was saying what now?
None.
But you want to be down, ass nigga. Get the fuck out of my
bro.
Right. How you gonna say R&B but not have Brandy? That's like,
bro. All right, we need to
move on. Monica, so let's go ahead and
GDP with what you said. I'm about to crash out. I'm about to crash out.
I've been doing that. Join me.
Can I hit the button? Can I hit the button again? Can I hit the button again?
Please.
And Breezy said, I fuck with some of his music, like his early shit is fire. And I feel like that's what I've been going off of. I just feel like this recent thing is kind of like,
that was it.
Past. Yeah.
Why did you? I don't know. I feel like he was going in a direction, and I feel like that just kind of like
his ego got struck a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He was on his high horse.
I'm telling you, it's that hanging out with Drewski, bro. They just be talking. You can't hang out.
Ain't much as just hanging out with Drewski. It's just you in Hollywood in general. You over here, you with the streamers, you dealing with Drewski. It's more of the social influencers versus the actual Hollywood. Because the social media influencers and shit like that is quote unquote the new Hollywood. So
yeah,
I'm mad at Robert Glasper too.
Hollywood's dying.
You still got a box,
sense, you know.
I feel like he probably was just like, I can help you sound more like what you're trying. Like I can help you execute what you're trying to do better.
There needs to be.
Who said that?
No, I imagine that's what he was trying to, why he's a part of it. Is like, I probably can help you get closer to whatever this vision you have is.
I hope Robert Glasper at least said, no, you need to rap. You need to
probably.
rap.
He said everybody was telling him to rap, and he was like, no, I really want to challenge myself.
Nah, then give me my
challenge
beat
yourself and
what? This is shit
give me my beat back.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, yo. This that shit I'm talking about. Sometimes you really gotta listen to the people that really be out here, really putting in blood, sweat, and tears in this motherfucking studio. Listen to your old heads. Listen to your engineers. Listen to all those people that really like create the sound of music before you decide to put out some bullshit. Because
that's the other thing, bro. Facts.
Because we the people are going to roast the fuck out of you until eternity, bro. I'm so serious. Like,
and the other part of that is like people that make R&B are so close knit and like it's such a supportive group of people.
Oh, that's good.
That everybody who's in because again like they're trying to kill R&B. They're trying to kill Black love. You know what I mean? And so R&B is kind of like the heartbeat, and so everybody's really trying to like stick together and really like support themselves and make sure the integrity of this music stays, you know? And so I'm confident that everybody who's making this R&B, who's making real good R&B, they're just gonna let this die with Jack Harlow's career, to be honest with you. They've shut down his pass to be anywhere near R&B. And Robert Glasper is gonna get a talking to from all the R&B people.
They gonna grip him by his low ass neck. They gonna grip him by his low ass neck. Hey, Robert.
Because he didn't do anything to protect the integrity of the music. And a lot of people that are in R&B do what they can to make sure they protect the integrity of the music. Because remember, a lot of people try to co-opt that shit and turn that shit into pop. But lately, as we've been seeing a lot of good R&B. They're trying to be like, no. This is what this shit is. And Jack Harlow's coming in and trying to fuck that all up and put his shit in the category R&B. Like, no. That's not, we're not doing that.
Got too much dip in this chip, bro.
Yeah, get that shit out of here. That's not this. That's not this. So,
yeah. Well, that remains to be
Sorry,
seen.
RJ. You're on the ledge again.
I'm always on the ledge.
You're
it's
on the ledge
like
again.
a pirate ship. I'm always getting, what do they call it? Flogged?
Walk the plank.
Walk the plank.
Walk the plank all the time.
It's always me, bro.
Man,
I have the worst taste, apparently.
You like to live life on the edge.
On the edge.
That's a terrible edge.